Sanibona guys, ngithembe niyaphila and konke kuhamba kahle. Today I would like to discuss something controversial actually. So it pertains relationships, right? That is relationships between a healer and a client or a patient. So there's certain attractions in the spiritual realm that manifest as something else in real life, especially if you are not grounded in who you are and don't connect to your guides. So if you haven't figured out who you are actually, then they manifest as something else. Firstly, connecting to your guides and trusting them is essential, and it will help you along your journey. So with that being said, I will firstly elaborate on you, the seeker of healing. If you are not grounded in who you are as someone seeking help, you might mistaken this experience as you falling in love with the healer, not understanding that the connection is between your ancestors and the healer's ancestors, which is a contract that they agreed upon that you will seek help from the healer. How it manifests in your life is you feel attracted to the healer. If you are self-conscious, you will realize you are not romantically attracted to the healer. You are seeing a healed version of yourself in them, resulting in you feeling romantic feelings for them. You also understand that when someone is actively doing the spiritual work and vibrating higher, it's natural to feel drawn to their frequency. It doesn't mean they are your person. It means their light is showing you your fullest potential. Hence, you find some men who only date spiritually gifted women. And then from the healer's perspective, a conscious healer knows when someone is brought to them by divine instruction. They recognize the attraction and they understand it is not to be acted on. They also understand that yes, you might find them attractive, however, pursuing anything with you might compromise their vibration. That is why most healers are married, though this is not the only reason. And if they are not married, they are either celibate or spiritually guarded. They've learned that energy exchange, especially sexual, carries a lot of weight. But here's the truth, not all healers are spiritually disciplined. When a healer has not done their shadow work, when they haven't gone through ego death or cleared their attachments to worldly validations, they are vulnerable to confusing the connection too. Hence you find them saying, I was supposed to help them with something, but we got involved, and as soon as the job was done, the relationship ended. This is why you need to exercise your discernment muscle. Both the client and the healer must do the work, because when you've done your inner work, you start to sense who's coming for healing, who's coming to take, and who's being divinely sent. Some people only date healers to harness spiritual luck, but if you are deeply connected to your guides, you'll see through them immediately. There are other reasons one might feel romantically connected to a healer, but what I've shared here is the most common and most understood aspect. When I'm called to, and I'll explore other reasons why you might feel attracted to a healer. However,